Okay, here we go.
Hi guys. Hi guys, hi guys. All right, we're going to the Wanderers Tarot. This one is a beautiful one. Got that one in my hand. Hope everybody's doing well. Gonna say good morning to everybody.
Tess is here. Roxanne is here.
Good morning, Tess. Good morning, Roxanne. As you can tell, Phil is also here. So I am not reading the screen, he is, and I'm reading the cards. And you know what time this is. I'll throw a few, like, quick micro reads, 2 or 3 cards, to a question for a few of them, and then we get into the paid list. If you want to get on the paid list, we'll get rocking and rolling right away today. So there you have it. Blah, blah, blah.
Tess said she just came from Stephanie's live. So
Oh, yay!
Steph is still
Yay!
on, I guess.
Right on. Good, good, good,
Good
good.
deal.
Awesome. That's awesome. Yay.
Okay,
Okay.
Ange. All right. If anybody has a question, go ahead and fire away. Kim's
Yeah.
here.
Hey, Kim. Good morning. Good
And
morning.
there's only 4 of us here so far.
There's only 4. Okay, that's just fine. That's just fine. I can breathe for a minute. Whew, kick back, put my feet up. Oh, wait a minute. Toenails
She's
aren't
trying to
pointed.
wrap up, Tess said.
Oh, gotcha. No, she should take her time, do whatever feels like the good flow for her. That's good.
Yes, Ange.
Yeah, well, we had Phil's kids over, and, well, one of Phil's kids, and then the grandkids over yesterday. Boy, howdy, we don't get to do that very often with those kids because they've got different locations, different states, and all that stuff. So much fun to see them, and it was so good to have a catch-up, so that was great. I don't know if that's what they call that. A good visit, a catch-up. It was good.
Okay, Ange, yeah.
So, anyway, yeah. That's what we did, and then we got the groceries in the house this morning, and we're rocking and rolling, and you can see full face of makeup here. No lipstick, and good to go. So, yeah.
Oh, did you show off your little... Oh, yeah, you did. You
I
did
did
a
show off
reading.
my hourglass. If you guys weren't here for the last show, I did an hourglass reading, and it blew my mind. It was
There
very,
it is
very
up
interesting.
there.
It's right up there. And I've kind of rearranged the decor up in here. You can see that yellow picture is from Steph. There's stuff and frou-frou from Chad and Kim in here. Over in here from Kim. And just, it's gorgeous up there. So, yeah. It feels very good up here. So,
Yes, Ange.
yeah.
All right, Roxanne is
Okay.
asking, will Chloe reach out soon?
Will Chloe reach out soon for Roxanne? We're going to just take a few quick cards. No, she's holding back. I don't know why. It's going to take more time. There's something that needs to be illuminated for her. There's more information that needs to come to her, but there's a holding back. Soon is the operative word. There's holding back for a while. There's something that needs to be built up for a while, and that's what needs to be happening. There's a loyalty thing that needs to be addressed here. I'm not sure what that's about. More illumination on the loyalty thing needs to come in. I don't know what that's about. You know your situation better than I. But the answer is not soon. Does it mean not ever? Not necessarily, but you asked soon. So, yeah. And soon I would take within like a week's time or within even a few days. It felt like the answer is no, not in the next 3-4 days. That's what I got.
All right, Roxanne put, okay, I understand,
Yeah.
and thanks.
Yeah. You are so welcome, honey. You are so welcome. Yeah. You guys will always know the details of these things better than I. But the cards, they know, they just hit the override and like just let it come through.
Is it the cards or the cards? The cards.
The cards. The cards.
The cards.
Yeah. There's a few tarot readers that I follow that are, like one of them I think is in, I think she used to be in Alberta and now she's in Ontario. And then there's one that's like in Wisconsin or something. And their accents just crack me up. Now I have like a multi-state, multi-wackadoo accent because Phil's always making fun of the way I say things like futon. Apparently I say the a little long, or the word pink or think. I
You
say
carry
the
the O for like half note.
Yeah. And
Futon.
then I have the futon. So yeah, and every once in a while I'll get a southern, every once in a while I'll get a or a Jersey Girl, depending on, I moved around a lot, so I've got weird dialect, angisms.
All right, Jesse is asking, will me and Tanya work out and be happy?
Will you and Tanya work out and be happy? I like the feel of this question. Will you and Tanya work out and be happy? This is Eileen Dugan's The Witch's Tarot, one of my all-time faves. Guys, this is a great learning tarot. It's a great in-depth tarot. It's a good one. It's a good one. I have 3 full-size ones and a little mini of this one. It's great. You and Tanya work out. I would say yes on this. There's something that's a new start. There's magic that's in the air, but there is something that you really both need to be, how do you both be the lead and yield to the other? Don't hesitate. Follow what it is. Let yourself each be the Batman. There doesn't need to be a Robin in this situation at all. You each need to take the lead. You each have to honor each other's magic, and yeah, it's time for a new start. Take the leap of faith on this. Yeah, I think it will be good. I think the connection will be good. I think there's magic to be had, lessons to be had. You both can bring it. There's a space and a place where the energy feels quite good on this. Ooh, Lover's card just kicked out. I just wanted to snoop a little further. That kicked out. Yeah, if you choose to make it good, it can be good. You're both ready for something to be really rich in that vein. And not monetarily rich, relationship rich, if that makes sense. So that's what I got.
Okay.
Yeah, I love that for you. Good luck. I hope I'm right on that.
All right, if you've never been with us before, there's Angie's tarot card collection.
I love my cards. It was the first time Phil's daughter had seen my cards.
First time my daughter and our grandkids had seen them, and it was just like, they were just blown away.
Yeah, oh, damn, she
They
has
were
a few
just like,
cards.
what? Even the kids that, like, they're not really, into it at all. They were just, then we have the other room with the singing bowls and all that too, so it was...
Yeah. So...
All right, Canadian Jen, what do you use as the holders for your cards?
Oh, okay, I'll show you. I get asked this question a lot. You can get them at Michael's. It's this little wonder thing. The plastic's on this one, but this is what it is. And then I hot glue the little dividers so the cards will stay in place. And I just didn't really ditch that lid. But this is like 10 cards. 10 decks will fit in this. And it's from Bead Landing from Michael's. And I buy them in bulk. You might not want to. But if you buy them in bulk and order them, you can get a better price. So, all right. So, yeah. And you get, like, this would hold 30 decks. Just this little thing. So, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. It's a good question. And I get it a lot. But it's like, it does help me be able to grab them. And then these ones are not from Michael's. These are from, like, the, what would be, it would be like a Cabela's type of a store or a Shields. It's a local, it's called Smith & Edwards, but it's like in their fishing section where you can put fishing lures and shit in that. And I just like to have this for the receiving tray for when I'm done. They aren't good for the Oracle or big size decks, though, just FYI.
Okie doke, Ange. All right, I want you to do a commercial real quick.
Okay, we'll do a commercial. This is what we're doing today. Ta-da! Here's the list. Okay, the blind oracle, if I go into my oracle cards here, or I have a chunk of them here, that's the blind oracle. You don't ask a question, you get the read you need. Whatever comes through, comes through. If my guides come through, they'll come through and pipe in sometimes or chime in. That's just fine. $30 is the year ahead. So I'll do 2 in the middle and then the 12 months around and clarify as the months call forward. You don't ask a question on that one either. So that's just the general. This is a look at the year ahead. If you have a specific question that's like, where so and so and I get together at this time or blah, 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 then get a mini or a full. The mini is usually 7 to 10 cards, give or take, because I get nosy. So it's usually give. So it's usually like 7 to 10 plus a few more, 15 to 20 on the full, and I get really nosy on that one. If I get a distinct spread or if I get nudged to do something different, I'll do something different. Like the other day I did the tilde spread for somebody that was asking, I think it was Rob. But it's like, okay, whatever I'm going to do, I'm going to follow the nudge first and foremost. But this is what it is, and I tend to get super nosy. Then for $50, if you want to get any of my specialty reads, that would be the crystal ball, the past life reading, or where I throw the bones with the cards. Love doing that. Here's the info in the bio. And the E comes before the I in the word feisty. Don't misspell it. Somebody else will get your money. And I want you to, if you want a reading from me, then I want you to pay me and not get scammed by a typo. So double check your spelling on that. So is that the whole commercial? I think it is. The hourglass reading I did the other day, I haven't put that on the list. It's probably going to be a $40 or $50 reading because it was pretty in-depth. It went longer than I thought. I don't know why or how. This was like a new thing. So, and I may end up getting a second hourglass given that it's Prime Day. And it's like, that one is super cool, but I might want to. That one felt like very, very much I wanted the white sand in the hourglass before I started doing any scrying or scrying, call it what you will. So, yeah. Anyway, that's the commercial.
All right, and Jen said, thanks. Love how organized and accessible it makes them.
Yes, right? And I am not the world's best organizer. If you saw my closet, you'd be like, what is going on in here? So, yeah.
Okay, Ange. All right. You want to do, how you want to do this? Our paid list is clear. Do you want to do a collective? What do you want to do?
You're asking me questions while I'm drinking, so give me just 1 minute. I'll drink a little more water and we'll do collective.
I didn't expect you to freaking answer it while you were taking a drink, fish. So...
I think I have just enough water here to give you a good old raspberry.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. We can do a collective. We'll do a collective and then we'll get going. So let's see what we want to do a collective on.
All right. Do a collective and then we have Angela on deck.
Well, we'll do Angela first.
Okay.
The collective can come whenever the collective
Okay, Angela's a blind.
Ooh, okay. Going to Earthly Souls here. Don't know why we're going here, but this is where we're going first. And she who, wow. Oh, sweetie. This is big. This feels very big. Okay, let's give a, I'm just gonna start with you. I know what I'm gonna do. There's a line and these two are meant to bookend. That's how we'll see it going. So, okay. Mo is in the house. Mo is one of my guides. She's usually very, very post-it. She's asking me to pay particular attention to these when they come up. Okay. Look at the ladies. Look at the ladies. Look at the ladies. She's giving me this, she always gives me like a post-it type of message, short and to the point, Mo is. And look at the ladies. Look at the ladies. So, all right, when the time comes. Got it, Mo. Thank you. She's saying, solid shuffle, solid shuffle. She wants me to really get this right for you. Look at the ladies and solid shuffle. Okay, all right. Whoa, we've got Primavera and we have, I don't even know how you say this, Etriente. So Primavera, it says launch, actualize, potential, she who begins. Gorgeous, the black butterfly here. Really, really gorgeous. Look at this, look at this. Okay, okay. Something about your shadow side work is going to be very, very interesting coming in through here. And then we have she who unfolds, Entrinte, swath, embrace, and self-care. Show her this one. These are gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. We have the words abundance, wisdom, authentic, serenity, and nurture here. Now give me a minute with these ladies. Look at the ladies. Look at the ladies. Something about the tree when the tree leaves fall, and something about the black butterfly. The one that's over. You don't cook butterflies. The one that's overcooked. The one that's overdue. The one that is a little bit late. The one that is late into things because she's been learning the shadow lessons is important for you to honor whatever is the shadow lesson, whatever is the pain that you've had, the things that you've carried along. It's why the black butterfly is coming through so strong. The black wings, or if something's burnt, it's black, it's overcooked, it's a little bit late. It's been a little bit painful. There's something that's been really, really tricky, a tricky lesson that for you to move past, shake the dust off. It is like the butterfly has gone through something, not just that it's the black butterfly, but there's extra ash on the wings, extra heaviness being carried. There's something that is about letting go of your beliefs about money and abundance. There's something clearing out on there. Nurturing self is important. Something coming in with a wisdom card. This is something fall, when the leaves fall, and then December coming through. Now you got it, kid. She's saying, now you got it, kid. Will you show her these two? As if between fall and December. So I'm getting more towards September through like beginning of December and towards the Christmas holiday. This is when things are abundance, things are in harvest. You need to be pulling in these gifts from your shadow lesson side. Very, very good gifts. Something ready to receive. More light, more upgrade of light. This is light codes coming in for you right here, ready to receive. This one is showing one giving to the other. You are the receiver in this time, opening up to hold the gift. I want to pay attention to the ladies. Self-care, self-care, self-care. When you put this aside, and you're going to be starting to work on this now, but particularly feel it in these months, I say, but when you put this aside, this one steps in. When you let go of the shadow and honor the pain, honor the lesson, honor the grief, that's when more abundance comes. The fear and the lack steps out of that space. You go to a place where you're bolder and owning. Look at the ladies, look at the ladies. Who's the sister who comes next? Who's the sister? Middle sister, middle sister, middle sister's gift. Nemesis. Ooh. Okay. This one is saying revenge, outcomes, justice, she who avenges. Sibling rivalry and she who avenges. And I am getting she who shows the fuck up. Who finally shows the fuck up. This is where it's coming in right by the word authentic and right by the word serenity. Being exactly who you are, exactly who you need to be. This is what's coming through. This is coming through strong. The rivalry doesn't need to be there anymore. The rivalry of the house, the old role, outgrown, the old version that you were required to take on. had you at odds with yourself for quite some time. And this sibling rivalry, sister energy type rivalry, sometimes we see this in coworkers, sometimes it's literally with sisters, but the nemesis energy, you standing in your own power, in your own truth, sometimes you're your own worst enemy. This feels like more than that. It feels a little bit of a closer shot across the bow, shot across the bow. Okay, Mo, what's up with this? Pirates were raiders, and you've been raided for long enough. You've been depleted and trying to appease those that would be pirates to you. It's your turn to be the one that flips the scales, flips the table. Yeah? Pirates were raiders, and it's Arma matey. I don't even want to do it in pirate voice, but you know what I'm saying. This is the time. Arma matey. Yeah, I guess I have to do it in that. Yeah, this is the time. This is where your security is. Your abundance comes as you apply more self-care, more nurturing to self, more and more abundance, just like boom, 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 boom. It amplifies. You've been in this shadow space long enough. It's time to begin anew. Dust off the shadow lessons and let that go. Let the abundance flow for you. Understand that if you want to transmute and alchemize the pain, you can't just be looking to solve for others. You have to do some of the work here that's coming up. Some of the shadow work, you have to pay attention to why the playing small was a rewarding thing for a while for you, or comfortable thing, I would say. Having it be comfortable was the reward. That's what I'm getting for this. You'll know way more about this than I do, but this is beautiful, beautiful stuff. Really, really ready. Show her these cards one more time in case there's something she grabs off of these that is personal, distinct to her that I have not spoken to. But yeah, look at the ladies. Look at the ladies. Got it, Mo. Thank you. Wow. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, I'm sure that would make sense to you. I'm sure it does. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, sometimes owning our own power is one of the scariest things we can do. And yeah, absolutely beautiful. So that's the blind reading for you. Holy cow.
Woo.
Yeah,
Man.
and this is the Elki, She-Who, and Earthly Souls Oracle. So, all right. You need to talk to me. I can't see my screen. Let me know if she got it. Let me know who's there.
All right, she put, I am the middle sister. You are nailed.
It's why I look at the ladies, and it wouldn't let me off the hook. The cards are really good. This is why I get out of the way. You guys always know what I'm talking about. Thanks for letting me know, though. It's good when, like, if I can see that on the screen and catch it, it's good. It's good if Phil tells me, because then later when the replay is there, then I can sometimes see what was coming through. So thanks for letting me know where it resonates. It's helpful. Yeah.
You're like kind of the middle sister. You're not the middle sister.
I'm 2 of 6, so second oldest. But if you're not the firstborn and you're not the baby, if they're all in the middle, so there was 4 of us in the middle. A lot of monkeys in the middle in our family.
Oh, edge.
Mm-hmm.
All right. She said, "Thank you, truly real and authentic."
You are welcome. You are so welcome.
All right, sweet. I need your question. You are up next.
Okay.
When you get a chance.
What kind of reading is
It's
it?
going to be a mini read.
Okay.
I believe.
All right, let's see what her
She
question
didn't
is
put
first.
year ahead, so I believe it's a question.
You're ahead.
I don't know if it is. So
All
don't
right,
get
well,
ahead. Just
I won't get ahead.
take a fucking deep breath.
I've got to let these birds fly. So somebody saw my butterfly nails, and my daughter said, you can't see them so good, so let me just be having my vain moment, because I'm not going to have these again for a while. But they are gorgeous butterfly wings on my nails. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So Tiffany at the Bella Salon in Sainsbury Park did these. Gorgeous, gorgeous work. So if you're anywhere near there, yeah, absolutely stunners.
Diana put pretty. Tess put love.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know when I'll do them again. This fancy schmancy. I'm not usually schmancy, but it's
Brett
like,
put so freaking pretty.
yeah.
And then
That's
Steph
cool.
said, "Oh no, it's a birdwatch day."
It is. They're flying left, right, and sideways. What's going on? Yeah.
All right, so sweet. Yeah, waiting on your question, sweet. When you get a chance.
So if it's a year ahead, she won't have a question. I just told
I
her not to.
understand that, but she didn't clarify that. So let me fucking handle this side of the fence. Okay.
If I could moon you right now, I would moon you. Old school drop trow moon.
Drop trow. Huh?
Yeah. That's what I'm sending his
Okay,
way.
great.
All right.
La-di-da, Diana. Okay, anyway, our list is clear.
Okay,
So
we're gonna
or
go
we'll
into
clear
the-
after sweet.
Okay.
So we will rock and roll from there, Ange. Feisty Phil behind the camera, Steph put. Yes.
Right? He is feisty. So while Sweet is getting that typed in, if she doesn't get it typed in the next few minutes, then I'll just do the best I can and give her which version Spirit says to give. But
Okay.
we set up the room with my singing bowls, and we got this little table that's kind of half rainbow shaped, like a preschool table.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, so cool. And then when you play them, I love them.
Okay.
And so very resonant and very song healer work, light singing
Yeah, we're
work,
gonna have to take
light
a
language
video.
work done in there. So when it's done, I'll probably make a few things from there. And oh my gosh, it's cool. There's cool things happening. Cool things are afoot in there, which is great because nobody can hear me when I'm singing and doing light language, and I'm feeling like the neighbors aren't like, oh no, what happened there? But yeah. Super
All
fun.
right, sweet. General about whatever Spirit has for me concerning lessons in relationships.
Got it. Okay, this is where we're going. This is where I thought
Thanks,
we were going.
Sweet.
This is where we're going. General Mini. We're getting something that's coming in as an arrow-shaped spread, so give me just a second. What's the apex lesson here? This is where you're at now. This is where you're headed. Apex lesson that you need to have. All right, start with that, then we'll go in for clarifiers. Read me her question one more time.
General about whatever Spirit has for me concerning lessons in relationships.
Part of the lesson is to know when to move on, to let go, and to cut yourself out of pain. Part of the lesson is to be receptive and own your power. And the huge thing is to let the fates handle some of this. Let divine timing kick in and let go of the wheel just a little bit. Let go of the wheel. You cannot drive your life any better than your angels, guides, and guardians. And when you try and control too much, it's not going to serve you well. Anything else in this one? Subconscious? Princess of Cups, the creative one, the creativity, the fresh look at things, and somebody that gets the stinky fish tea. You go for the emotional solution, and you're getting something more substantial than you realize when you're going into that tea. Now let's look and see what fills us out. Something over here. Wow. Wow, okay. When you realize that you are the Empress, then your synchronicity kicks in. This is like you. It's like I don't know what they would call this, but it feels like a resiliency test in the desert before the synchronicity is allowed. Testing the resilience of the Empress, testing her understanding about how she wants to rule, what she's receptive to, and to whom. It's not just a matter of being in relationship, it's what kind of caliber and quality of relationship would you like to have and create. The resilience of the Empress is tested here. I don't know why. Then coming up here, Queen of Cups, reflecting on the loss of the past. A little bit of skullduggery. That's quite the word coming in on the moon here. This one's coming in the upside down. The moon says lean into your intuition. Moon also says watch out for hidden things, secret things, and distorted things. When it's upside down, it's like almost like you're ignoring the intuition, and so the skullduggery, the things that are hidden and mysterious are more like lies. It needs more revelation, more to be revealed, and you have to allow time to do some of this. You can't Queen of Cups and wish and hope and keep looking back. This one needs to reflect on the past, but not wallow there. There's something about the loss in love that you are taking through, almost as if it's a template or a blueprint in how you do the relationship. You're looking too far from the past, not allowing the freshness to enter in. There needs to be freshness. There needs to be surprise, creative delight, and then allow the fates to bring something new. There's something about allowing flow that needs to come through for you, something about allowing it to unfold. It's almost as if you can't really just stand on one toe forever. You can't really strength maneuver, and control the situation. So you're being asked to do this. You're asked to do it here. You're also asked to do it here. This is the Six of Swords, where you're usually the one letting go of the baggage. But look at the pose. This is standing on your own for a time, for a period of time, needs to be honored. The synchronicity of learning to stand on your own, learning your own value, learning what the straight sauce is without looking too far in the rearview mirror needs to happen. Go towards your own peace, your own happiness. Make it more about you as a whole unit, as a single unit first, and what delights you. Then let the relationship come into alignment with that. Don't expect the relationship to continue to fill the void, the space. Like the empty pitcher needs to be filled by you first, not by another. Hierophant. scoping something out. Now this Hierophant is very different than any other Hierophant I've seen. Look at this. Scoping it out. This is clear vision, clear single-mindedness, and having the access granted when the time is right for you. This is in the now energy. This is moving forward. This is quite a ways forward. This feels like October. Now, I read time a little different. I go by what my intuition says. I don't go by, you know, always straight numbers on the cards or what other readers would say. Some people read time most often in the wands, but it feels like October. So yeah, this is, I would look for something mid-October to be changing. Masks down, masks off. A removal of a mask that you've worn in the way you've done relationships in the past. This is the time where you're comfortable with the mask off. This is a huge thing for you. And outgrown, untied, broken. It's like you have the Mardi Gras type of mask with ribbons tied here. You untie, pull it off, break the mask. It no longer fits you. It's no longer who you would be. Like if your mask or your costume for like a costume ball would have been damsel in distress, you just ain't doing that anymore. And I don't think that fits you. I think that's so preposterous to what goes on with you that you would never want to wear that one. It wouldn't be like poor pitiful me ever. But because that's so ridiculous, that the metaphor will stay with you. Six of Pentacles, there's a gift coming after that. And Ten of Wands, the gift is you do let go. You've had enough of the nonsense. So October, removal of the mask, you let go. November, there's something new moving through. It's like you've been in this position so much, and it's like all the swords around you fall. This does not feel like they are piercing the back of you. It feels like all these swords that are around you, painful situations that could cause you hiccups and hang-ups and delays, now just fall. That's unusual for that. Big love coming up after that. Big love, new start, the Tower. What was, you bring down. Whether you realize this or not, you are creating a bolt out of the blue situation. Now the Tower is the, oh shit, oh fuck, disaster, calamity. It is also one of my very favoriteest cards. So when you get this curveball and it feels like you've just been bitch slapped by the gods, realize that you're drawing this in for a bigger purpose, that you're building something better than what you thought you were building before. And this is not something that I can tell you is specific to relationship or work or whatever. This will be out of the blue. It will be like forces beyond your control, fates and forces beyond your control, blammo. Meanwhile, you have new start in love, new ambition, new desires, and the King of Cups presents. The Queen of Cups, if she looks forward enough, will see the King of Cups there. And this is one that's the compassionate king, the tender king that understands things. Sometimes he seems a little bit detached, but he's really processing. That's what's going on with this one. He, they, she, he, she, they. This one reflects and dreams again. This one processes, but then just makes decisions. And not in so much the cold logic way. The emotions factor into it for this dude, this person. Anything else? The apex lesson is allow flow. It's very interesting. It's like, it's almost like boomerang flow. Yeah, this is the truth. You need to allow instead of control or contort. Okay, yeah. I'm getting contortionist. Like if you ever watch what is America's Got Talent, you see contortionists doing all these tricks, or somebody that's like doing a half back bend headstand and shooting a flaming arrow and blah blah blah. That ain't how you do relationships. You don't need to contort yourself into somebody else's pretzel knot, fire a flaming arrow and blah 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 just to get somebody's attention. Fuck no. You just do you and allow the rest to flow how it will. Honor you more, honor you more, honor you more. Go deeper towards your intuition, deeper towards the stinky fish tea, deeper towards what's substantial and what is your creative force. That needs renewed again. We all have moments where the creativity or the creative well feels like a little dry or a little meh, a little blah. You need to honor that, and even if you're picking up something new creatively, honor your creativity, honor the self-care coming in. This is the huge lesson. It allows things to flow, and it feels like things move faster. It feels like you get more momentum, or time passes in a way that it doesn't feel like such oh, when is this ever going to happen? That kind of thing, because you're focused on other things. The clarity comes with this one. That's down the track, and that doesn't feel like this year, this year, this year. I gave you the time that I can give you. It won't give me much more time. I suspected that this might be January, but I could be wrong on that. And I'm not getting to be nosy on this. This needs to be a little bit long forgotten, and then it's going to be the oh shit, and then it's going to be the greatest thing. And the reason I say it's the greatest thing is because a beautiful disaster, once you've survived it, you're stronger just by the mere fact of surviving it, which is exactly what's going to happen. All right, that's complete. Yeah, that's as much as I can give. Honor the Empress, get creative, and allow. That's what I've got. Anybody that crosses your path that makes you feel like damsel in distress mask is on, especially between October, now in October, you need to be taking that off, taking that off, taking that off. Unveiling and revealing yourself to yourself over and over and over again between now and then is huge for you. That's part of the big, big, big lesson, by allowing things to play out. All right. And that doesn't mean you're powerless or helpless or anything. It just means the control freak has to take the back seat. Have you ever had a control freak in the back seat? Okay. So, my sister Sam is very ordered and structured, and she's a little bit of a control freak when, in this instance, maybe not always, but this is a great metaphor and it will stick with you. She's in the back seat. Now, who drives for a living? Oh, Phil. My husband drives for a living. And we live in Salt Lake area, and we're driving my sister to the airport. Who's giving who directions to the airport? I'm not telling Phil how to drive. No fucking way am I doing that. Backseat driver that doesn't even live here is trying to tell he who drives for a living how to find the airport. Oh, I had to chuckle. That was hilarious to me. It's like, he knows how to get there. He knows how to do it. You need to change it. She wasn't going to miss her flight. He wasn't going to forget where the airport was. And so you don't need to be in the back seat telling somebody else how to run the universe. The fates got you on this. They've got you covered. So let go. Don't be in the back seat trying to drive when somebody else already knows the road. They know what's coming up for you. So this have a little faith is coming in. And you've got faith, but you also like to know what's going on. You're going to need to have a little bit more faith. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's a funny one.
She put so true.
So, good luck on that.
And this was so lovely and resonated so well.
Oh, good, good. Hopefully it helps.
Okay, Ange, our list is clear. And she put thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. All right, we will go to the collective.
Go to the collective, Ange. Might be a short show today. I don't know.
Who knows? We'll see.
We'll see.
We're going to the Hush Tarot. Why are we in here? The Hush Tarot is sometimes a little bit dark. It's like got storybook pictures, but deep dark lessons. Why are we needing to see the dark? What's going on with this? I know she'd show up. This High Priestess here is a tricky one. This High Priestess sees and observes, but she's going to be tougher than most High Priestesses when it comes to asking the questions and revealing things. There is more hidden. There is more beneath the surface, and you can't just ask the simple question. You will need to look deeper, look longer, look again. It's like 3 looks you have to give. 3 looks, 3 times you are coming. If you ask the same question 3 times, she's going to just say, bugger off, I'm not giving you the answer. This one, you ask the question 3 times. The first question, the second question, and the third question are different. You have to go in deeper. You have to go to the point of pain for the revelation to come through. You have to be willing to see what is ugly underneath in order to have the mystery unfold and have the value of what is the contrasting lesson of the dark and light. This High Priestess is not messing around. If you want to do your shadow lessons, you're going to have to break out pen, you're going to have to break out paper, and you're going to have to break out some tissue because you're likely going to cry on this. This is shadow lesson of a big way, and you need to honor the shadow lesson. It's not that nobody's all good and nobody's all bad, but you need to honor it and think of it from a different perspective and really do the work. If you try to side skirt this, if you try to sugarcoat this or purple wash this, you're going to just be fucked and wasting time. Don't even break out the pen and paper. Don't try and purple wash this. This is like serious. If you want to know why something is absent or something is a little too abundantly present, given the situation, if you want to know why something's out of balance, you need to consult her. And you need to come with honest, raw, emotional inquiry. The time has come to do the work. Are you ready to do it? The time has come, and there is a change. People talk about timeline shifts. Here's this cycle of change. Look at this beautiful, beautiful. The ant rides the leaf across the pond. You would think he wouldn't be able to do this and he would be drowned by something. And his situation feels precarious. We're in a weird flux time from now through the end of July. Astrologically, it's weird. It's really weird. So call it Algol, call it whatever. We're in weird astrological time. And it does feel precarious. If you want to know what is beneath the surface of the emotional water, to know the truth of a thing, how it's paid to stay in your comfort zone, how it's rewarding to stay in this space of I'm so right or I'm so mad. If you want to know that, you're going to have to look within and honor what it is that has been your part to this point, and honor where it is you want yourself to go forward. Something is accrued, and again, I'm getting Algol. I think that's the right one. And it's like, I don't know if it's Mars and Uranus or what, but we've got the unexpected and the warrior energies astrologically going at it, and then the head, a lot coming in. There's like, oh gosh, this is a horrible analogy, but it'll stick with you. So when I was a kid, my big sister, bless her diplomatic heart, she was the big sister. So she would play this game called Fruity. Some people call it Nuggy, whatever. And you're like, she would knock on my little head and tell me to name 11 fruits as fast as I could. Well, when somebody's like knocking on your head, you can't hardly think straight. You want to, and she was bigger enough, like wrap her arm around me and knock on my head, name 11 fruits. It's like pain in the head. It's a headache, but it's something you need to list as fast as you can. So if the lesson is this, maybe it's 11 quick statements of rapid fire, boom, 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 why you think something's unfair, why you think something's not enough, why you think you're never going to have what it is you want, why this deservingness is coming up, I don't know. But this is what's going on, and it is going to be like that. And it's going to be something that's built up over time. This is King of Pence. It's usually rewards built over time. Knowledge, discipline, rewards built over time. This is something that needs cracked open, cracked to the head. I don't know why I'm getting that. That's what I'm getting. Next out, the moon. There needs a disruption. It's like to break some of the intuition a little bit in a different, unusual way. Opening the third eye, break the intuition again. If you have a raven crowing really loud outside, it gets your attention. You immediately look. Some of us don't have that instantly doing. This is something if you want to do, you're going to crack open something big, and the intuition will kick in and kick through. Then here, Queen of Swords, carrying the truth in such a huge way. Wow. She's battling something that is a deceptive and destructive mystery. She's battling it and she's winning, but it's not an easy battle. Show this. These are really heavy brew cards, guys. This is the Hush Tarot, so watch for these. The things above the surface that you'll know. We went to the deep lessons first. The things above the surface that you'll know. There's something that's been protected, and a little bit of insult to injury, damage done, ruthless battle. I need to be right. I need to be right. Who gives a fuck anymore? Kind of energy going on here. Show them this. Then we have this one, the nightmare, the anxiety, right mirroring consciously. The conscious knows something's going on, and this is the miniature of the tower. If you don't honor the high priestess in this, then you don't get to see the tower before it hits. This is a mini daily realm kind of tower, and the high priestess wants you to look at something that might be a little bit of a shadow or self-destructive pattern that you can change, that you can do differently. But it is going to be a little bit of a painful bonk on the head to crack it open. If you've had strange headaches, if you've had migraines or disrupted sleep and headaches, pay attention. Your spirit is trying to wake you up and make you look at something a little bit differently. Okay, here. Page of Coins. So reluctant and only butting heads, This is the one, the Page of Coins is usually the Batman. And it's like two people arguing for the position of Robin. Who wants that? Like, I get to be the sidekick. No, I get to be the sidekick. No, I don't matter. No, your stuff is more important. What the fuck? The screwball. Stop it. Stop it. They're arguing for, like, second fiddle. Really? Really?
So what you were saying earlier, Sweet said, that happened 2 days ago. Crows got really loud, and I looked outside. A coyote was trotting by.
Yeah. There is trickster energy, and coyote is definitely trickster. There's trickster energy in the whole planet right now, based on what's going on astrologically. It's just whack-a-doodly do. So pay attention, yeah, yeah. Watch for the crows and ravens, they are very good teachers. All right. Now why? Okay. Here we see the birds and they found the precious ring. They found the pretty thing. It's important for them to have it. Is Little Sparrow, Little Sparrow. I think Dolly sings a song that's Little Sparrow, and how fragile and how broken things can get. Understanding what that has to do with it, understanding what's going on and honoring the fragile as well as the strength. Having more sense of balance on this is important. Yeah, I'm getting Dolly's Little Sparrow. It's not Eagle When She Flies. It's called Little Sparrow. Yeah, and the ring, the treasure that we have, the treasure that's hidden is wanting to come forward when we do this work. Yeah, I'm getting Little Sparrow. And I don't know how the rest of it goes. If you guys know, it's very, very country and it's beautiful. It's almost a little bit of a haunting. I wish I knew it better. I'm just getting a hint of it. Look it up. You'll know if that applies to you. Yeah, the crows had no business being near that fox at that time. And the fox knew exactly what to do. Snap, snap, crack it up. A sparrow was smart enough to stay away. A sparrow stayed hidden. The trickster coyote or fox could have just as easily snacked on the sparrow, but the sparrow was fragile and protected is what I'm getting. There is a little bit of a protectiveness around you when you let go. When you become this vulnerable, there is protectiveness around you. Knight of Swords. Okay. Now in this one, the Knight of Swords always goes recklessly for the truth, with integrity, strong, pursues the truth, period, point blank. But there's something else that it's almost like a miniature death needs to be honored. There's getting cardinal on here. By way of red birds, sometimes that signifies death also, or it signifies one on the other side trying to give you a message. So if you have one crossed over, like my mom will send sometimes birds to me, she sends red birds sometimes to my other sister. There aren't red birds really around here, so she sends different birds to me. But the red bird, it's like the other side trying to get you to pay attention to what needs to end. Anything else? The whole name of the deck itself is asking you to honor the quiet stillness. It's called Hush. Hush. It's the Hush Tarot. Honor the quietness. Honor the quietness. That's where you're going to find your most joy. That's where you learn to dance again. You've got the cranes here with the Ten of Cups. We show them this. You will learn to dance again. That's beautiful. This is the lesson. In the stillness is that lesson. But it's going to take some doing. So if you really want to, this is a powerful 2-week energy that you could do these kind of things, these kind of work. Yeah, that's what I've got. That's complete for the collective. That's beautiful. Holy smoly. That's gorgeous. So that's what I got. A little bit of water for me, but yeah.
Okay, Ange.
Yeah. All right.
It was a good collective.
Mm-hmm. Well, when I got drawn towards that and drawn towards the Hush deck, that deck is a deep deck. It's not just whimsical, cute. Oh, it's not a cute little porcupine type of hedgehog deck. No, it's a let's do some work. Seriously.
Where's your little commercial board? What'd you do with it? Okay, this is what we're doing now. We have one on the list right now. We have Michelle.
Okay.
So if you'd like to get on the list, this is how you do it. Those are the apps we use. Those are what Angie offers. The $50 Bones Crystal Ball or Past Life specialty reads. The 1-question tarot, $30 for the mini, $40 for the full, and the $20 blind oracle, which we're about to do, or a $30 year ahead.
Okay.
All right. Good deal. Michelle, for a blind.
Michelle for a blind. Absolutely, sweetie. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Okay, Michelle, we have the Elemental Empath Oracle, the Energy Oracle, and then, I don't know if this is called the Mystical or Magical Cats Oracle, but something like that is what it's called. That one surprised me. Let's see what's going on. There's an energy of needing to be a little bit lighter coming through for you. Needing to be a lot lighter coming through for you. And something heavy that needs to be released, yes. I think you've done a lot of work on this, but needing to honor the light. It's like you're making chocolate chip cookies without the chocolate chips. You're doing a lot of the good ingredients, but the one thing that you need is something that's a little bit sweeter, a little bit lighter. You need more chocolate chips in your life in general. So whether that means you turn on the radio and play ABBA, whether it means you actually do make yourself chocolate chip cookies, there's something that is a lighter, a happier, a delightful, that makes you giggle type of thing. Maybe you're watching an episode of Friends, I don't know. But some of that needs to be honored a little bit more. We can't always be like heady, spiritual heady, or, you know, in our shadow work or all of this. Sometimes we just need to be goofy. And it feels like that's the correct word. All right, what do we got? If you've had the snotty cries over the thing that you've had the snotty cries and it's been a while, that's good. You don't need to detour down snotty cry avenue for you. For you, you need to detour down something that is heart chakra center, something that is silly, something that is young, something that is important for you from when you were young. What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay. All right. So when you're 10 years old, when you're a young kid, before you hit puberty much, when you're still just on the edge of it, there's a playfulness, there's an adventurous nature. I'm getting images of riding bikes. I'm getting images of playing in the mud or in the squishiness of something after it rains. You just don't give a shit. You're out there having fun. You don't care if you get wet in the rain. This kind of thing. Goofy enough. I'm getting warm summer storm. I'm getting images of going out in the warm summer storm in your swimsuit because it's just been too hot and you're enjoying the rain. And then also getting the images of bicycle in this field where it's been rain and muddy and you don't give a shit. You don't care. It's time to play. You've been too cooped up and not playing. There needs to be heart chakra energy honored a little bit more. Anxiety has gotten the better of you. You need to quit stressing. Get out of your head. Get out of your head. There is take action in the field. Running and playing in the field is coming through here. Now this is very interesting. The growth cycle and then the pause. It's like you definitely need to take the pause to play. There's something that needs to come through on this for you. Now this one is saying growth, and it says, surrender to the process, simplify your healing and layers. Understand, allow these things to have seasons and sessions. We don't get mastery of a lesson and then bam, we never get that lesson again. We get a different kind of lesson and almost like, oh, we can get over that hurdle. Life is constantly going to give us hurdle, constantly give us opportunities to grow. Once we get the lesson, we get the mastery, just because we get better at dealing with assholes doesn't mean they're in short supply, right? We just get better at dealing with them, so we know how to handle it a little bit differently. And this is just because we get better at dealing with our anxiety or what makes us in our head too much, doesn't mean we don't have a tendency to go there. So when you know better, you do better. Pause. Recalibrate. There's a little bit of accent on the tits here that doesn't need to be here. I mean, they're covered. But there's the shape around this that is important, and I don't know why. So notice the shape of the gold. It's like a vase shape. It's like if you were to get flowers, simple as flowers, and honoring yourself with flowers. You can show the card, but it's like either way, I don't think we'll get banned for it. It's just showing light emanating from the nurturing, like nurturing and mother's milk type of energy, nurturing the heart, nurturing in the way that is a little bit of the self-mothering, not just self-care, but self-mothering. And honoring something that's the simple beauty going on. The shape of the vase. This is what's coming. How do you feel that a little bit more full for self? You honor play. That's what's going on for you. Fifth chakra. Gabriel's here trying to help heal right now. You have Gabriel's energy around you and a cornucopia of blessings. You wouldn't have a bouquet that was like, you wouldn't have the chintzy bouquet or the bouquet that's sweet when the kids bring it. You'd have a bouquet that was abundant full. Like, maybe if you go to Walmart and you pick up, or any store, you pick up grocery store flowers and would buy like a $5 or $8 bundle, get yourself 2 of those suckers and arrange them in this huge thing. A riot of flowers should be around you. A riot of beauty is around you. All kinds of crazy cornucopia of beauty around you. Playful energy. And it brings you huge joy to do this.
I've been wanting to buy myself flowers from the farmer's market.
Get the double shot, sweetie. And don't put them in 2 vases, skimpy. Whatever it is, whatever this is, it makes you feel like you've arrived. It makes you feel like you're rich. If you have a big old vase of flowers on your kitchen table or your island in your kitchen, whatever it is, your dining table, don't have them in two places. Have it be so plentiful that the lesson of abundance cannot be helped but seen. And my friend Sarah would always put a little bit of Sprite in her flowers because it helps them last longer, and she cuts them on the slant, under the water, all this stuff. She always has the best looking flowers. And abundance, like it needs to be double shot those flowers and get them for yourself. And it's worth it. It's worth it. And I know sometimes we put ourselves a little bit like, flowers can wait, flowers can wait. Not this time. Not this time. The beauty and the lesson in seeing them and honoring the need for beauty and the need to see the beauty in itself will be reflected back to you in a huge way. Yeah, I'd get 2 bundles of whatever it is. Those flowers that make you just, life is good, you've arrived, you can buy yourself flowers and do it in full and really enjoy the full range of beauty there. The door to personal healing and happiness. And again, this is like, we see all the romance thing and they're throwing rose petals before the bed and blah, 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 romance. Who does that? Who does that? You need the flowers on the table in a way that's visual to you, that pleases your eye. You need to do the things that please you in a way that makes sense for your path. It's like right there.
Well, I've been wanting flowers for months, but couldn't bring myself to buy them.
You need to fucking buy them. So, yeah, you need to fucking buy them. I don't care if it's like 3 batches of daisies and 1 singular rose in there, or if it's a bunch of roses and then whatever, lavender. There's like a plethora. Just buy them. Buy them. Give yourself an allowance for flowers for you for this particular weird window of time. It's not like you're committing to do this every year, all the time, every week, all the time. But for this particular 2 weeks, they will bring healing energy to you. If the universe has enough energy to make sure that a flower can grow, to give beauty to us, we need to be able to give it to ourselves. We need to be able to receive and allow ourselves to have that beauty. Now, as to the cats. Why the cats? Wow, I don't know. The cats. Okay, this is attitude and it says desiring belonging. These are just so cute and beautiful. We use it. Hey, quit slapping.
Hey.
And then healing. Oh gosh. Okay. Get yourself the flowers. You've been in the bramble bushes too long. It's like just doing this, honoring and justifying it and saying, I deserve to have this beauty in my world. Instead of saying, oh, it's going to cost $10 or $20 or whatever. And don't be cheap. If you should spend at least $20 on this. I'm not running your budget. I know it. And I know I'm bossy as a motherfucker. But you should spend at least $20 on this. Because that is a level that you can handle, that you can stand. And it will release you from this briars. Show her this again. It's like the flowers have the power to release you from the briars that are the painful and the deservingness, the worthiness, the enoughness. I'm telling you, get yourself a big fat vase and a big couple bundles of flowers. This is something I've never had it come. Lucy's nodding. Yeah, she's in total agreement with this. Empowering. Enjoy exactly who you are. Enjoy exactly how far you've come. It's time to readjust your crown and know you're worth it. That's what I've got. That's complete for you. That's gorgeous, gorgeous energy. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. It's going to allow some of these that have been too long brambly holding you to just be shaken off. It's absolutely gorgeous. Sometimes we have to honor the earthy side of us, whether it's buying the plants or getting the oils that smell good or getting the flowers. It helps you know your beauty again. And I think that is something that doesn't get honored quite enough. But if you can do this for yourself, it is such a healing thing for you specifically. I have no idea why. And I wouldn't even recommend any specific, like you've heard me speak of different flowers, whichever ones call your eye, call your heart, go to that, like big time, big time, big time. That's what's come through. I don't think I've ever done a blind reading where I told somebody, you need to go buy yourself some fucking flower, but you're totally worth it. You deserve it. You are enough. You can have it. It will help heal you. So do it. Okay, that's complete. Wow. And be good if you have cats. Be good to your cats. Be really good to your cats. They want you to level up this attitude towards self, and that's what's come through. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous energy. Holy smokes. Yeah, beautiful.
I'm so grateful for this message. Wow, going to do this on Saturday.
Yeah, and don't talk yourself out of it. Not for a damn minute. You deserve to have that. It's going to release something. I don't know why. You might sit and arrange those flowers for a while. And the Sprite trick is a great trick. Like Sarah always cuts them under cool water on the slant, takes off the excess greenery leaves that don't need to be there, and she pours some, like a can of Sprite in a big vase of water.
Who's Sarah?
One of my besties, one of my decorators, one just like, yeah, sister from another mister. So yeah, and she has flowers that last forever.
She went, yes, ma'am, it's on my calendar.
Yeah, yeah. Love it, love it. That's great. That's beautiful.
All right,
Okay.
H, I guess that's it. Our
Okay.
list is clear.
The list is clear, so last call. Or
What are you going to
I'm
do,
gonna get
Ange?
some water.
What are you
I'll
going
get
to do?
some water.
Oh, okay.
We'll give a last call for some water. We'll show a few decks. We'll chat. If someone wants to get in on the list, great. If not, fill some out.
Do you want to
and then-
just see about
take some time.
general questions? If anybody
Yeah, if
has,
you've got general questions, I
not
want
like
to.
a tarot question,
Not like
like
a tarot question, but
a
questions
personal
about
question
decks
for
or cards
Angie.
or personal. Sure, we can do some general
you have a
questions.
personal question regarding tarot or whatever, go ahead and ask now.
Mm-hmm.
Whether her be an opinion on something or whatever.
Yeah. Some of the most recent decks I've gotten, the Once Upon a Time deck was really cute, really well done. Will you show a few of those? And then I'll grab some of the other recents that I've gotten. That if you haven't been here and seen, they're pretty good. This next one coming up is called the Star Maiden. It's a great one. I'm getting a Pamela Chen one at some point in August, hopefully by August 8th. Pamela Chen did Tarot of the Owls. I'm very excited about that one, by the way. So this one is the Star Maiden. So that one's gorgeous. This one, I think we've shown some of the Wise Spell Neoteric Feminine, but this other one, the Reflections by Wise Spell, and you can get both of them on a good deal. But these are gorgeous. Love the sunflower use in here. Love that sunflower use in there. Yeah, show them some more of those. Those are gorgeous. And they have a feel that's similar to Light Sears, so show them a few more of this, and then I'll show them the Light Sears. And if you like the Light Sears, you're probably going to love this, the Wild Reflections. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, I think you'll love that one. So those are some of my recent decks that I just love, 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 love. If I would have been smart, I would have waited until Prime Day on some of this. But usually the tarot deck savings isn't like killer on Prime Day. But these particular, the Wise Spell, the Neoteric Woman, and this one that you're looking at now, I think they've dropped the price by 10. I think you can get this for like 15, 16 bucks. Crazy for that deck. I think they were charging like 30 for the combination of the two or thereabouts. And it's like, okay, so if you're interested, this is a good time to get yourself one of these. And this is why it's so similar to the Light Sears. And you guys know I love the Light Sears. So yeah, they're beautiful, 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 beautiful. So that's the most recent decks in the collection. And I can break the hourglass down and bring the hourglass down if we want to in a minute.
If you want to, Angie.
Yeah, I think I will. Why not? I know it's a little bit weird, but okay, whatever.
Why is it weird, Angie?
Because who reads an hourglass? Because I didn't expect myself to be doing any of this stuff, guys. This is like so out there for even me. It's like, all right. And I think it was like a couple weeks ago I thought, okay, I think I need an hourglass. I need to be reading an hourglass. And I was doing it, I think I did it mentally in a couple of reads. It's like, I need an hourglass. Today I'm sure I'm going to order the second hourglass because I need the white and I probably need something that either has black or a darker color. Black might be too dark for my eyes to actually see, but a different color of sand. So I don't know if it will be blue or what. But
Brett said you do, and we love it and are here for it.
oh, good, thanks, thanks. Yeah, it's like I don't know. And this is the hourglass that I like, and it's really quite beautiful. But it's like holy cow, and this one is so good. And then I probably won't do it now because I'm trying to show. Let's go like this. See if I can get this. Here. I probably bumped this in moving it around. There we go. So this one, we can just let it run for a minute. But then if you guys want to do like an interesting meditation, but your mind is busy, something about watching the relaxing things has been really big for me personally lately. And watching this gets you in the zone, gets you meditating pretty quick, gets you in a where your intuition is kicking in and you're seeing. It's like a crystal ball to me. This one has a fluted glass, which is interesting. I think that's why I wanted a second that isn't ribbed or fluted or what. Fluted is the wrong word. It's kind of like ribbed for her pleasure. Yeah, I didn't say that.
What? What the hell?
The feisty crept in. I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. See what happens when Phil's home? Okay, it's Phil's fault. So anyway, this one's great for anyone. Smoother to touch. I'm killing myself. Okay, hilarious. But yeah, I love it. It's very meditative. It's very, very calming, and it's just chill as can be. And so I've found that recently I like things that slow and calm and chill. And this is something that I did not expect to be doing. But anyway, blah, blah, blah. Can't believe I said that.
Oh,
Woo!
my gosh.
Phil's probably like, can't believe it. What did she do?
Oh, man. Okay, Steph put like the sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
Yeah, and interesting, like, there's like back and forth when I've been playing this too. It's like back and forth. I think you can access into past lives through this pretty easily. Well, it's something that can be done. What do you want me to do?
Scoot it over. It's out of shot. There you go.
Yeah, I think you can access it and have it be like when you're looking in here, you can screen and you can see just as easy as a crystal ball if you're into that. So I've got to quit bumping shit. Maybe got to quit adjusting shit. So anyway, let's see, like this, and then tighten it so that will hold it. It's not perfectly even, but you should be able to see. I don't know if they can see anything going on with it.
Steph,
But
but
it's super
honestly,
cool.
it's gorgeous.
Yeah, this one is gorgeous, and they have a couple other ones that are gorgeous. The second one that I'm getting today, I'm gonna order. I don't know what it's gonna be. If it'll be more functional, gorgeous, I have no idea. But it's super cool. But anyway, this is something. If Spirit wants to open up a new gift for you, and it's different than what you expect, try to lean into it. Because I wouldn't know about this. I would have had. I wouldn't know about this. I wouldn't know why I was reading bones. I wouldn't know why I thought I could read a crystal ball. No.
Steph's asking, does it have a name, gender, personality?
It's very feminine energy, but I don't necessarily have it named. It's not like that one crystal skull up there is definitely Gogs. That was my intro to Gogs. The crystal skulls have more of that. This has more of a feminine energy for sure. The other one would probably be more contrasting, more masculine energy coming up. But no. But I love it still. I love it. I think there are some arts that are lost in ancient arts that are connecting us with spirit in ways that we can remember or we can learn again and refresh ourselves with because we've done them before. That's what I honestly think. So if you have a gift to read palms, if you have a gift to read cards, if you have a gift for your clairs to light up in a certain way, follow it. Let your intuition lead you because it's not going to hurt you to get more in tune with your intuition. And just because it's not like in the cultural main zone right now doesn't mean that it doesn't need to be and isn't rolling forward. Whether it's light language, whether it's whatever it is that you know, when it's your intuition teaching you, follow the gentle nudge and let it teach you because your guides are trying to teach you and lead you with serendipity and synchronicity and all of these things. It's like, okay, follow it. So yeah, sermon over. Free of charge, no charge for that one.
All right, so Britt, as you mentioned reading shells the other day, and
Yes.
so excited for that to come through.
Yes, and there's a specific shell that I told you to look at the lesson of the starfish, but there's a specific kind of shell, and I don't know what it is, but it's the big. I don't know if it's considered a conch shell, but it usually is like pink inside, and to get a bigger one is usually kind of expensive to do. But it's the one that you see people hold to their ear and they hear the ocean. I would get a medium-sized one of those, and I would look for a pink on the inside that is the right pink for your eye, and hold it. If you have to test a few, it doesn't matter if you get it from Michael's or the ocean. I mean, some people would say you need to get it from the ocean, blah blah blah. On your meditate before you walk, or get it from the ocean, blah blah blah. No, honey. In your specific case, you could pull it off, the street and be like, why is this shell here? Pick it up. If you're running into those or seeing those more, you're going to see them more than the typical person. You're connected in that
Steph
way.
put, yes, it's a conch shell.
Yeah.
And then Britt said, my grandparents had one growing up on their bookshelf.
Yeah. It's like, think about that shape. That is a good one for you to have. It's not that you can't, you could read numerous types of shells, but get the one that has the pink that speaks to you, and it doesn't matter if you get it in a super pack from Michael's craft store or from the ocean, because you can cleanse your tools and sanctify, is that the word? Make sacred your tools no matter where they come from. It doesn't matter if my tarot cards come from Amazon or if they're fresh off the artist's canvas. It might matter to the artist. But when you're following your intuition and asking Spirit to teach, it's going to use whatever it can. It's going to use whatever tools that you are ready to receive through, or that you've been receiving through before in previous times.
So maybe Steph said maybe you could find one ethically sourced on Etsy or something.
Yeah. You can do your homework and find whatever is. You'll find it. You'll know it for sure. So yeah, very cool. Yeah, I can't wait. You're gonna have to keep us posted on that, because I don't think that that's in my wheelhouse necessarily, but that's not in most people's wheelhouse. That's an unusual gifting. So if you have, I think they call it conchomancy or something like that. If you have the ability to read shells, if you have the ability to activate the clairs through the shells, yeah. And just even hearing the ocean setting the shell down and then having a few of the smaller shells out before you might tell you volumes. You might read them in really interesting ways. So yeah.
Yep, Steph said, yep, that's the name.
So yeah.
All right. Okay, is that it?
I think
We're
that
gonna
might
call
be
a
it.
day?
We
When are you going to come back?
Maybe Saturday.
Saturday?
I'm thinking Saturday.
Okay.
Thursday is my good friend Laura's day where we're going to get. We celebrate each birthdays and we go get nachos together, like for birthdays, and then we get together and chat our heads off. So her birthday was this month. So Thursday's the day that we calendared to go celebrate. So it's an unbirthday, but a birthday celebration. Go get nachos, that kind of thing. So that's what we're doing. So.
All right. Tess has said, have a great day, everyone. I'm off to work. Take care,
Yay!
Tess.
Take care.
All right. Thanks, Steph. Thanks, Kim.
Thank you.
Angie, we'll see you guys Saturday. I am out of here till next
week.
Tuesday. And
Yeah.
then I think we're going to go on a little mini vacation.
We did a little mini break, and I'm not sure where we're going to end up, but we're going on a mini break, so we might be a little bit sparse.
We're thinking
considering
of going
Deadwood.
Yeah, Deadwood, South Dakota, because we love this show, Deadwood.
Yeah.
So we're thinking that. We're thinking Devil's Tower. Yeah, we're thinking like a Wyoming.
So it's not in cement
South
yet,
Dakota.
but that's what we're thinking.
Hopefully it comes through.
So, and of course I'll pack some cards with me for along the way. Not like I don't know when I'll have time to bust a read, but we'll figure it out. But anyway, yeah. So Saturday you can catch me, and then if we leave town, we might be leaving town Tuesday next week. So we'll see.
Not next week,
I'll
the week
try and
after.
keep you posted. Whatever. Yeah.
Well,
anyway, we'll figure it out.
We'll let you know. I guess it is next
we'll
week.
let you know.
All right, guys.
So,
take care. Have a great rest of the day.
Thank you, guys. Take care.
Love you guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Oh.
Did you miss one?
Fuck, it just came through.
Who was it?
Damn it, Diana.
Do you want to go back on for Diana?
God damn it. Okay, hold on. Let's go.
Surprise, we're back.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me know.
Okay.
Are we back?
We're almost back.
Put this here. Okay. We're here? Let me know what I'm on.
It just came through, too.
Okay, let me know. Dude. Let me know if I'm on.
I'm not there yet. There it is. Okay.
Okay, are we on?
Hold on. Yes, I think we're back.
We're back. We're
okay,
back.
Diana, well,
Diana,
it's only me.
are you here?
I think it's only me.
We'll see. Well, let me know. I don't know what's going on, so I'm just going to keep talking as if you're here. So, if you're here, surprise, we're back. There was one that came through, and yes, we have the time, and of course we'll do this for Diana if she's still in the house or wants to come back. Diana, we're looking for you.
We're back. We're back
for just a split
for
second.
Diana.
Because that payment just came through, and it overlapped. I got so excited talking about vacation that we didn't check before we signed out. So, if Diana's here, she's paid for a reading, and I'm happy to do it. No problem.
See if we can find her.
So...
hold on.
All right, I'm getting some water, guys. I'm getting some water. I know. It's exciting around here. Way too exciting. For Diana, we'll because I would rather get her redone since the payment came through.
Forky's here now, so now we're going to get Diana. Looking for Diana.
Looking for Diana. Send a shout out, guys. If she's not here, we'll roll it to Saturday and we'll do whatever it is. I'll always either roll it forward if people want the refund. I'll do that, whatever. The other day, Phil thought we had a payment, and turned out somebody wanted the 3-question read, which I can show you what that is. While we wait for it to find out if Diana is here.
See if she comes back.
If you want the private reading, this is what came through the other day, and Phil wasn't sure what this is because I hadn't told him the price. But $66 for 3 questions, and usually a 24 to 48 hour turnaround on that. So that was what came through, and we didn't recognize it the other day.
Okay.
So that's
So Kim just
available.
texted me, said Diana sent a payment. She's fine with waiting until Saturday.
Okay.
Okay,
Then we're
we'll wait
just
till
gonna go
Saturday.
get some lunch.
Good
You guys
deal.
have a great day
All
again,
right.
and Diana will be top of the list on Saturday.
Definitely.
Kim, keep me posted, and that works just great.
All right. See you guys.
All right. Take care, guys. Mwah. Bye. Are we out?